Hello, my name is Megan Zale, and I'm doing a persuasive speech for my Intro to Communications class. My subject that I'm doing is breastfeeding in public, good idea or bad. By the end of this speech, I hope that you will believe that public breastfeeding is a natural and normal part of parenting that shouldn't be shamed or disrespected. Many people believe that breastfeeding should only be done in private, but not only is it a natural part of mothering, it has many health benefits that allow the mother and child to go on with everyday life instead of being shamed into hiding for something that should be seen as beautiful and normal. Almost every state, 49 to be exact, have laws pertaining to women and their public breastfeeding needs, with each law being in favor of this event. It's a great debate as to whether or not breastfeeding should be allowed in public or if women should be forced into hiding while performing this act, but I, for one, believe that it should be allowed anywhere at any time. I'm an expectant mother myself, and with being such, I have done a lot of research on breastfeeding, pumping breast milk, and formula feeding, as well as the benefits of each one. I've come to find that for myself, I will breastfeed. There are many benefits, not only for my baby, but for myself as well. At some point or another, everyone will see a mother publicly breastfeeding her child, and it shouldn't be cause for concern. It's a non-sexual act where the bonds of mother and baby are strengthened, as well as so many health benefits. I'm choosing this for myself, and although not everyone will make this choice, it doesn't have to be seen as something bad for someone else to do it. It's normal and natural, a part of everyday society. Like I had said, the law states that women should be allowed to breastfeed in public, and there are so many benefits that should be encouraged instead of shamed. First, I'm going to explain why breastfeeding should be seen as something normal and natural. People's uneasiness with breastfeeding in public stems from the perception of women as sexual objects. Breastfeeding is just a mother feeding her child, just as a mother would feed her older children fruits and vegetables for a healthy diet. Not only are there plenty of reasons that it should be seen as natural, but it's also part of state law that allows it to be done in public. In my state of Michigan, they have passed an anti-discrimination law. Under the new anti-discrimination law, owners and operators of businesses cannot deny goods, services, facilities, privileges, advantages, or accommodations to a woman simply because she is breastfeeding. They also cannot post signs prohibiting public nursing. All states except for Idaho have passed some sort of law that allows women to breastfeed in public without indecent exposure consequences. Not only is it against the law to prohibit women from breastfeeding in public, but there are so many benefits that they should be encouraged instead of shamed. Breastfeeding promotes bonding between the mother and the baby. It also has many health benefits such as a better immune system for the baby, a lower chance of postpartum depression for the mother, and it better helps to fight off illnesses and disease not only in the first few months of life, but lifelong. All the mentioned points and more are all reasons that public breastfeeding should be allowed. In closing, breastfeeding is not only good for mother and baby in the beginning, but as a simple start to lifelong health. It is something that should be a personal choice for every mother and not a general decision for the public to make because they are uncomfortable for practically no reason. It's clear that public breastfeeding should be seen as normal and natural, not only because it's right, but because it's the law as well. And not only that, but all the health benefits for the mother and baby can trump any negative reason people would have against it. If your child If it was your child that needed to eat, would you want to be shamed into a bathroom in order to give them the necessary nutrition for healthy life? Or would you want to be able to stay where you are and take a few minutes to give that nutrition to your child without being judged? It should be a personal choice for whether or not a mother is comfortable doing this, and it should be of no real concern that you have to see it in public. Like I had mentioned earlier, it's a non-sexual act, but people sexualize it to make it something that should be wrong. Women were made with breasts so that they could feed their child, and it's become something that's bad or unnatural and something that doesn't want to be seen in public. There are plenty of different kinds of coverings that pregnant women or nursing women, I should say, have the option to use. And I don't understand why people would be looking at that anyway. It should be something, oh, she's feeding her child. There's nothing really else that's going on except for that. So, as a whole, we should be embracing it and not making people feel ashamed to be doing so. Thank you.